or drops or whatever. Oh yeah, Santi got murdered apparently.
Yep.
But yeah, like whether it's drops or whatever or blink stalkers, this is such a hard position to hold for the Zerg when you like do the elevator play up onto here.
Yeah,
It's like
absolutely. Yes.
so hard to deal with. Yeah, but Santi, I thought he was, like I thought he would just get completely, caught unsieged or rolled or just slaughtered,
Yep.
as you usually see with Marine Tank in 2015. But he's actually seemingly having the advantage right now. He's up 20 supply and is 2-2 almost going to be done. What's the up? And it's 2-1 currently. 2-2 is going to hit in. Oh well, +1 armor's just about. Sorry, +2 armor's going to finish
So yeah,
for
his 2-2 is
Rudy.
gonna be finished.
Yeah, and Santi's
But he lost
isn't.
14 workers already.
Yeah, like if he had kept all the mutalisks alive and just kind of did a big flank and kept a couple Banes up on the high ground and just did a big like three three-sided attack or four-sided, I guess if you count the mutalisks and they come in from another side, that would have been. I think that absolutely would have decimated the army of Santi. But
Yeah.
just it happens to a Zerg, every Zerg player at some point. They're like, wait a minute, what are my mutas? Where are they? What's happening? Oh God, they're all dying or they're all dead. And then
Yep.
you get that horrible sinking feeling, and you're just like, oh no, like what has happened? What have I let happen in this game?
Let's wait for confirmation of Rudy.
Ripty. Ah, there we go. Ogo, goo. Alright. Now, like, pauses like that, I think, are actually so damaging mentally to a player in Rudy's position.
Yep.
Like, pauses just like they really disrupt your focus. Like, no doubt they've disrupted Santi's focus as well, but when Santi's already in a commanding position, then it's so much more damaging to Rudy. And he's losing some medevacs here, and tanks are slightly vulnerable here, and Santi's army may get cleaned up, but he lost his third base. And the army does get cleaned up, and the medevacs are boosting out of here, but looks like they're going to be caught. More Marines cleaning up creep in the middle, but they're going to be caught out. So actually very nice cleanup there from Rudy, and the fact that he already has a fifth base, which is now a fourth base up, has
He does
basically.
not make any
Yeah,
units, any workers though. With restarted for Santi.
yeah, his economy isn't too great right now, but Santi is making Thors, so I think we're going to see another attack come out from him soon. His 3-3 is being researched, and here comes some Ulyss, and they're actually going to get a few worker
And they're
kills.
able to get.
Oh
That
man,
is
that's
nice. 7, 8, 9, and now finally there's a pull
bit of a
attack.
delay. Bit of a delayed. You actually have to be really careful pushing onto creep. If he gets caught unsieged here, the army of Rudy can just absolutely decimate him, and he's trying to get into that position once again. But I'm not on. Rudy lets it happen. I'm not sure if he should have. Now the mutalisks are on
But
the
there's
production.
nothing left down there to protect. So why would he try to defend that hardcore? Now he's actually getting on top of the morphing banelings. That of course is
It's
not
very
what you
nice.
want.
But does he have enough? I don't think he does. And Santi's actually being cleaned up here. He maintains the supply lead, but he is his position has just gotten so much weaker, and he's going to lose these tanks now. Oh yeah, he does lose one. Almost loses the second one. And oh, Mulisks again. He's going to lose quite a few there. And Santi's killed 20 workers this game. Rudy has killed 14, and Rudy's economy only just now getting back up. He's got a sick gas bank, so the damage Santi did has really prevented the mutalisk count, along with him losing a lot of mutalisks, really prevented the mutalisk count from getting out of hand.
Yep.
And here comes the
He's
Thor.
gonna clean up more marines.
This Thor's going to be very helpful, but in the end, I don't know. Like I think just some Widow Mines would be an absolute godsend at this point. Santi, he's making this.
Oh, he's now looking to probably siege up there. Does he have tanks? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
He
couple, but
probably doesn't know about the fifth, so he wants to be annoying at the fourth.
and he can
Couldn't find
actually.
the fifth though.
I'm actually quite surprised to see no drops from Santi this game. I mean, there's Mulists out, so you can't do it as well now, but still, it's kind of his trademark. And Marine's getting cleaned up quite well here, but
Uh,
oh, that was a nice split at
a
the
little bit
last
of a
second.
miscontrol, I
Yeah,
think. He just walked through that. Really
and
was.
Santi's up 50
Uh,
supply, and Mulists are getting hit by Thor and Marines, and I think after the pause and stuff, Rudy, he's done his best, but he's just kind of falling apart at this point. And Santi's got a really nice tank position here. The tank will get picked off, but he does lose a
yep.
Mutalisk for it, and he's up an entire 60 supply. The creep, which was once spread like all the way across the map, is now just being pushed right back, and drones are going down at the fourth base, and everything is going wrong for Rudy. He's dipped under 100 supply. He's making as many banelings as he can, but they are just going into die at this point. Tank does get taken out, but maybe
Yeah,
the
that's
end.
still quite a lot of Marines.
And they're all split.
Santi finally taking a fourth, now this main base will run out.
And there's the GG, Santi. It was, it was a bit close for a second there, but Santi taking another kill. And now things are getting very interesting indeed.
Okay, so give me a second. Okay, so Maydown is the next player. Catalina or Catalina, or what was the last one?
Expedition lost.
Okay, on Catalina, Maydown on Catalina. I'll go grab some more water.
Okie dokie. Sorry, who'd you say your next player was? Who's your next player, sorry?
Maydown.
Maydown.
Let me check if one more player wants to opt. Okay.
Santi's still smoking, I guess. Smoking with his girlfriend.
At least he's not smoking his girlfriend.
He says, girlfriend just got home, gonna have a smoke with her, then play the last 2 games.
Maybe.
Yeah, might not be 2 more games, maybe only 1.
All games were pretty good today, though. So that's cool.
Yeah, Unreasonable certainly did a really good job.
Mm-hmm. He did. It's pretty solid. He actually won 1 in each matchup, so that's quite cool as well.
Mm-hmm. Getting the trifecta. Is that your phone?
That is true.
Okay, Santi's been gone for 7 minutes. I think there's a rule or something where if they're gone for, I don't know, like 20 minutes or something, they forfeit? I don't know. I'll have to check.
There is something. At least last season there was a reason or reason rule like that. God damn it!
I'll check the rules.
Yeah, I'm there as well. Rules. Search for player. Yeah, I probably should not search for players. It's like 20 times. Or 48 times player.
Well, there's a rule for disconnects, and there's a rule for just not showing up at all. I think Santi might be doing a bit more than having a cigarette, if you get what I mean.
Well, if cigarette plus that takes less than 10 minutes, I'm not jealous at all.
Yeah. Alright, well, Santi's here now, so it's a non-issue.
Give me 1 second. Where did that chat go?
Alright, here we go.
Maydown.
Here we go on Catalina. Santi doesn't have auto split on. That's really weird. In the in the 9 o'clock position, representing ETL, it's Santi.
And his opponent, flying from Germany, in purple, I guess that is. Sometimes, or mostly playing Zerg, but now playing Protoss. Representing clan SC2 improved, but it's Maydown.
Someone in chat said Maydown is our ace in the hole. So certainly hope
What?
to ace in the hole. Apparently he's like your best player according to
No.
Hade in chat. I guess it's mind games then. Saying,
He's
oh yeah,
good, but like
he's good, but he's not the best. So Santi's he's not out of the woods even if he takes out Maydown. He's still got someone of great skill to overcome. That's where things get interesting. But anyway, it's Catalina. I think.
I mean sorry.
Yeah, I think this is a Terran favored map. Like, it's just so good for drops and stuff. I know every Protoss I know, I guess except this guy because he chose it over Expedition Lost. Every Protoss I know just like hates this map versus Terran. Like, absolutely hates it.
What I wanted to add to, like you said, it's our best player, or someone said that, and I was like, no, like he is really good, of course. I didn't mean to be disrespectful,
Oh, no, no, that's fine.
but I mean, he is very good, but we got players that are even better.
If anything, you should have rolled with him. Be like, oh yeah, he's our best. If we lose, if this guy loses, oh man, we, we,
Oh man,
yeah,
who
yeah,
would we
we've,
send in the
we've got,
next game?
yeah, we've got like a gold league. Oh no, I'll have to step in and
Yeah,
play. Oh
we
no.
also got a lot of unranked on NA,
Oh yeah,
just like Maydown.
yeah, of course. Like you guys come from the EU server, and I don't really know why you would play on NA when you've got the EU ladder. It doesn't really
Yep,
seem
yep.
worth it.
I mean, if you're from Southeast Asia, you
I mean,
might want to play in NA or
yeah,
Korea or whatever.
yeah. Korea is the best, but NA, everyone's like, oh, I want to get Grandmaster. I think that's the main reason people want to play on NA. Like, it's actually feasible to get Grandmaster there, whereas on Korea, it's like, oh man, so many good people here. Anyway,
Yeah.
CC coming down from Santi and Nexus coming down from Maydown, and
Yep.
Santi
Next getting started.
already got one probe kill. He killed the scouting probe with his Reaper, and now there's a mothership core up, but he still may be able to get another worker kill. But no, the mothership core does repel him, and the stalker is coming out. And
We saw in his game this unreasonable that he likes to keep his stalkers alive, so stalkers reapers. So I don't think he would commit to killing a drone probe.
and yeah, he needs it to scout. He doesn't want to do anything too risky. Does see the expansion, and he's going to come back in. And this Reaper scouting in early game TVP has been really quite good. He's seeing everything that goes on. Doesn't see the second gas has been started though, but I'm sure he'll see it eventually. There we go, 2 more racks and a robo coming. And the second gas from Santi. So this game is, Reaper does see the second gas, doesn't see any swarm detector, like it doesn't see the robotics facility at the back of his base. And so he doesn't really know exactly what's going on, but I feel like he'd be opening the same anyway, just to expand 3 racks, getting the stim. And, oh, here comes the Reaper, and it's actually could potentially get another probe kill, and it does.
It does.
Yep, nice pick off. The Reaper will heal, and then he can put it back to work. So nice work,
Yep.
nice
It was
nice job.
basically for free.
Yep.
So you'll always want a free worker if you can.
Absolutely.
Well, 3 racks, so not the same play style as he did versus Unreasonable, where he went for 2 racks only and to a quicker factory.
So that's good. It's good to mix it up. I mean, unless you're really, really good at one standard build, I think mixing it up is always going to keep your opponent on their toes.
Yeah, that's very true.
Robotics Bay on the way. That was a pretty sick rhyme. Got the factory. But Santi still doesn't know that it's a robo, but he can probably assume, seeing as how he has no turrets or anything. He hasn't been killed by an Oracle yet, so it's like, oh, it's not, whatever. Oh, now he does scan. He actually missed. Oh my god, he actually misses the robo, but he does see an observer out, so he does know now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, that's like quite an unfortunate scan.
And that's okay. It only costs 300 minerals to do that.
And let's see, observer
Actually,
seeing
stim
everything.
and combat shield at the same time, so this could make for quite a strong push as
Yeah,
stim finishes.
I think the reason he did that is because he was actually supply blocked on 38, so he was like, oh, I might as well get combat shields, right now instead of making, SCVs
You
on
can only do
Marines.
that if you have the gas anyways.
Yeah, that's true. So now we have some Marauders coming out, and medevac production will be started. Santi does love his drops, although he didn't really have it. He didn't do any drops in the last game against Zerg, but I assure you, he is a man with drops very close to his heart.
Yeah, it's a Protoss now. Last time was a Zerg, so
Yeah.
maybe he just doesn't drop a lot in versus Zerg,
Uh,
but he
he,
does versus
uh, he,
Protoss.
he does. He drops a lot versus Zerg, especially when he's drunk. But yeah, just didn't see it. Guess he was more comfortable to just play this Marine tank style, going a bit
Yeah, maybe he
outside the
wasn't drunk.
box.
Not drunk enough.
And
I can
Reaper.
barely play StarCraft if I'm sober. Not gonna try drunk. I don't
Sa-
drink alcohol though, so never gonna happen.
Sati generally plays better the more drunk he gets, and we do see his Bioforce move across the map. If nothing else, he'll try and force like a double photon overcharge. Hopefully not lose any medevacs or anything. Just kind of do some work. Reaper goes in, sees some cannons building, sees the double Colossus. So good work, Reaper. You served the humans well.
Served well, yep. Looks like it's gonna go for a drop. Couple stalkers out there. Do we see a Twilight Council? Yes, Blink is on the way for drop defense. So that's quite nice for Maydown. Good thing it
And
didn't spawn on the bottom right location though, because there's way more airspace behind that base compared to the other ones.
yeah, that's true. Still quite a bit up here, but it's a lot. You're right. It is like a lot easier to cover with observers as opposed to the other position where oh my god, like it's so massive. And
Yeah.
actually, only one sentry here. So with
Oh,
his up.
why? The third is gonna be so cancelled.
And if he's not careful, he could actually get these Colossus sniped. Like they're very vulnerable, but doesn't go for it. And actually stimming to take out the third, kind of jumping the
Yeah, that
gun a
was a
bit.
bit I don't know a word for that.
Uh, yeah, it was a bit
Wasteful?
silly. Yeah, wasteful for sure. Does scan, does see. Yep, does see the
Yeah, that's the
Colossus.
word.
He's got his armory. +1 armor, almost done. Only one eBay this game, as opposed to I'm pretty sure he went two in the. Oh, now he's building two more.
There's no
Wait, what? Oh,
CC on
it's
the way for Santi at
nice.
all.
He's
Is
blocking
he
the
going for
third.
a two-base SCV pull?
I would
He
guess
only has
so.
one starport though.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, he's just gonna go for it, and he did lose a Viking, so a bit sloppy. He shouldn't go for it. He could lose the second Viking, no. But yeah, I don't. I mean, he's up in supply, but I think he should probably be taking a third. I don't know about his chances versus a two base attack here. Maydown
He's
being
also
very
heavily
careful.
oversaturated in both of his bases and still making workers. Maybe he was looking to create a third CC somewhere and
Yeah,
something that went wrong.
he actually finished the eBay at the third base, so he's being, I don't know, maybe that cigarette wasn't good for him. He's being bit, bit
I don't
sloppy,
know
and now this,
what was in there in that cigarette. I mean,
and he's not pre-split,
this is
so
four colossi. That is a lot.
yeah, he realizes, no way, I got to get out of here.
Yep.
Does take a couple pot shots at the Colossus with just a couple Vikings, or blink, potentially could have lost a few Stalkers for free there, but Santi is running home. Supply is now even, and well, the thing is, Maydown shouldn't really be able to attack up into a concave like this, but at the same time, Santi is just not able to put in pressure. But
He could also try to blink in into the main, pick up some stuff, and keep the rest of his army at the low ground.
yeah, that's true. Just blink in just a few Stalkers, not many, because if you blink all of
Yep,
them,
to pick off
obviously.
tech labs, etc.
Yep. And now there are Hellbats, so they're going to be quite helpful against the Chargelets, doing amazing damage. It looks like Maydown may just be going for it. I'm not actually sure about this decision, but that was a really nice force field.
Yep.
Vikings shooting observers, not the greatest decision, and it looks like Maydown is supplies dropping, but that is a lot of Protoss army, and it looks
It
like
is.
I don't know,
Colossi get
it's hard to
cleaned up though.
call, but it looks like Santi has held and still heavily oversaturated. Still no third CC. Like surely, I think he should just SCV pull and go for it, like right now. Like he killed all the Colossus. He will never have a better opportunity to just pull the boys and go for it. And he's even forced Maydown to expand towards him thanks to that engineering bay block. And so that third's going to be very easy to take out. And you can actually drop right from the third into the main. So It's going to be
Yep.
it's going to be very advantageous. But Santi's just kind of there is a third CC coming down now, but he's just kind of sitting on his hands. I mean, 1630 third base, it's iffy to me. But
Yeah, it's
meanwhile,
very like yes.
he has 68 workers, and I just feel like a big, huge SCV pool. Like, look at this. He's only got one Colossus out now. Like, there was a
He could
huge.
pull half his workers and still have every mineral patch he owns saturated, so it wouldn't
Yeah,
even affect his income.
yeah, it was like just a really big missed opportunity, unfortunately. And I think that's more to do with Sati not having much experience in Hard the Swarm when the SCV pool attacks have been like really kind of super popularized. But there is a drop going into the main. There's a chance it could get a
It's in
little bit of
vision
damage
of
done.
Maidan though.
He's gonna try and snipe the third, but I'm not sure he's gonna be able to. That is one Colossus there. Hellbat's doing a good job. High Templar does get picked off for free. There is a feedback, but there's just a lot of Protoss army right now. And Santi, although he
There's
is...
also a lot of Charon though.
Oh, wow, that's actually
Interestingly,
true.
Maidan does not focus
Yeah.
the Vikings with his stalkers.
Santi's up 30 supply, so like the Photon Overcharge did really kind of force
But
him
his
back.
income is down, as he's on 2 bases only, while Maidan is on 2.5,
That's why it's so
something like that.
that's why it's so important for Santi to try and snipe this base, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Storm is
About to finish.
just about
Yep.
done, but he has no High Templar that can use it. And look at
That's true.
this.
He's just whopping his thumb.
Idle SCV is a common problem for Santi, and there actually is a Ghost Academy. But like even now, an SCV pool would be absolutely devastating. And very cute little Marauder, forcing another Photon Overcharge, picking off 2 workers for free. And this one Marauder. Yeah, I would like to see.
Just but a scratch.
Yeah, I would like to see a drop. Oh no, he's just going for a Doom drop, and
This is Blink Stalkers and Colossi.
yeah, I don't know. This could work. This could work. He's gonna try and blink up there, but if he does, he'll be vulnerable. The Colossus are warping out, and he's actually getting damage done. He's gonna be able to pick up and maybe leave. And where the blinks? Oh my God! Did you see that blink? The Miss Micro.
No.
He like tried to blink up into the main, but he just like blinked from the third like down to the ground. And now here's another attack from Santi, and he's going to pick off the third, and he's just dropped his army back down. That's the disadvantage. That's the disadvantage of taking this third base. And there is a blink down, but his army's splintered. Half of his army is going round. He's only fighting with half his army, and Santi is doing an amazing job just cleaning up everything. He's just split.
Yeah, one Colossus is on the run. Here comes the second half of the army. Here come the Templar though with the storms.
Yeah, Santi, he split Maydown right down the middle, but even so, a bit of a miststorm there. But yeah, Santi, he's up in supplies. Third base is, well, he really does need to transfer some SCVs, but he's got his third base. He's got Ghosts coming out now, and there's another drop in the main. This is the drop aggression we know, like we've come to expect here in ETL from Santi, and he just picks up, and he's gonna go up here, and he's gonna drop the Robo. Oh my God, Santi is relentless right now.
Maidan doesn't really know where to go.
Yeah, he's just kind of Santi just pulled him apart basically, and he doesn't.
I mean, he's gonna be able to save that.
Yeah, if Santi had actually just focused that down instead of shooting at the pylon, he could have got it.
Here's a small SCV pull. What? Is that intentional?
I guess. I mean, they're from his main. Maybe I think it's mind games, man. It's like, oh, he must be maxed if he's throwing away SCVs and me like that. But yeah, that was a bit odd. I think they
absolutely
could have
rather take a fort and then just saturate that immediately.
Could have been of more
natural will run out soon.
Could have been of more use at the in the army in the fight, but there's actually like look at the positioning of Maydown's army. There's actually big potential for like a flank here, and bunkers are going down. Santi doesn't know this attack is coming,
so far,
but all the ghosts and no EMPs as of yet. But any EMPs could be big.
There's storms.
And look at this.
Sure.
There's the EMPs. No force fields, and this is a really bad place for Maydown to attack. But it doesn't look like it matters, or does it? Santi just has a lot of units, and the Chargers are doing great work pulling the SCVs. and the Vikings not
One
shooting at
Viking.
the Colossus. They are now though, and this is really it's still the main is mined out. The natural's almost mined out from Santi. Like this is really like coming down to the wire here. Santi's only got a 10 supply lead. He did lose 19 workers in that attack. He's only on 35 SCVs at the moment. He needs to lift off his main and drop it like down at his fourth or something.
He
Because
just 39 workers in total with the one he threw away earlier.
I feel like wait, is he doing an SCV pull now? No, sort of. No.
That's 5 Vikings that are absolutely useless in this
No Colossus and no High Templar.
position.
Yeah, no Colossus and no High Templar is really good for Santi, but there's just a lot of charge lots. And now, here we go. Here come a few SCVs, not a whole lot, but a few. And
Yep.
Vikings shooting at absolutely nothing. Maybe gonna land soon. And oh man, the charges are doing so much damage to the bio. He's splitting
And the
as well as he can,
Archers are just so good.
landing the Vikings and taking out quite a few workers. And he's going to be bringing the worker count of Maydown down to 29, and he's going to try and get out with the Vikings, and he does manage to get out with
There's
more
one
of them.
Viking walking into the main. Could actually kill 3 of these. 1, 2.
Two, it looks
Let's
like.
get the other one.
And now Santi's actually down in supply. He's dropping mules on this base down here, but this is
He
really
doesn't even kill the mothership. Oh, he does. Okay, never mind.
he has one
Like,
ghost.
get the shot.
He has one ghost. This is a really intense, like low econ situation here, and
Yep.
Santi can't have his.
Two stalkers.
He can't,
the
huge
storm is
storm,
huge.
and now a huge supply lead from Maydown, and there's the GG.
Maydown takes it.
Oh, I feel like
Oh,
Santi.
that was very cool.
Yeah, well, Clan SC2 improved wins. I feel like Santi really missed some opportunities in that game for a huge SCV pull, and unfortunately, just his lack of killer instinct really cost him in that game. Well, anyway, I'll go like edit Liquipedia with the results. Good work, you won today, and I wish you.
Yeah, good job as well.
Yep,
Got a bit closer in the end than it might have looked in the beginning.
yeah, good luck in the rest of your matches.
To you two, you guys are pretty friendly. That's not normal, or not to be expected at least. So pretty cool.
Alright, well, I'll guess I'll end the stream now. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We did lose today, but I'll be streaming the rest of our matches. Hopefully we can turn things around.
Yeah, I'll be streaming, or probably streaming the rest of our matches of Clan SC2 Improve's matches as well on Twitch TV/Clan SC2 Improve. We also have a weekly on Sundays, in case everyone in here is, or anyone in here is from the EU. Every Sunday 14 CET, a weekly for players up to Diamond.
Alright.
That is streamed, and of course an open tournament, so if you want to join or watch, make sure to check that out.
Alrighty, well, it was good playing with you, and I'll catch you around.